And he is a dear thing.
When Carol Ritchie's granddaughter traveled to Da Nang, Vietnam last fall to do some volunteer work, she worried she might never come home.
And he absolutely idolizes her. When she went over, I was more concerned about her falling in love with a man or a partner and not an animal.
But it turned out to be puppy love. While volunteering at an animal shelter that caters to animals with special needs, Sarah MacLeod, who has a degree in kinesiology, rather unexpectedly fell in love with a rescue pup named Captain. She's now trying to get back home to Canada.
When I first met him, he wasn't the dog that was super energetic and happy.
It's not much wonder. After being abandoned and struck by a car, Captain had to have a leg amputated, one eye removed, along with his teeth. But having worked to help rehabilitate humans with disabilities back home in Canada, Sarah fostered Captain and lovingly nursed him back to good health and fell madly in love.
He has such a new love for life that I want to be able to let him live out the rest of his life being that happy.
Captain now uses a wheelchair to get around, and getting him back home to New Brunswick, she says, will offer the 8-year-old pup a more comfortable life, but it won't be easy. According to the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, Sarah will have to prove that she has formally adopted Captain and will have to meet all of the medical and documentation requirements for Captain to become a Canadian canine. Sarah's visa ran out in Vietnam, so she's currently in the Philippines, but plans to return to Da Nang in March to try to get everything in order to fly Captain to Canada. She's now trying to raise the money for the journey. Meanwhile, Captain is temporarily back at the shelter for what Sarah hopes will be a happy reunion in the spring with the boy she met and fell in love with abroad and hopes to spend the rest of his life with. Shelley Steeves, Global News.